her bullshit and it's why she stuck around.
What's going on, everyone? Today's video is going to be a little different. I've been getting a lot of comments recently asking how I edit my own montages. Today's video is going to be exactly that, and I'm going to show you in a detailed tutorial on how to do so. Let's get into it. The first thing you're going to do is, of course, open up Davinci Resolve, head up to File, and go to Project Settings. This is where all your timeline settings are going to be for your frame rate and your resolution. First thing I like to do is go to Timeline Resolution and hit the Custom. And then where it says 1920 by 1080 processing, change that to 2560 by 1440. Timeline frame rate 60, playback frame rate 60, video format 1080p 60. Scroll down all the way, it says retime process, change that to optical flow. Hit save. If I was going to edit a normal montage, the first thing I would do is get my cinematics and edit my cinematics. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm only going to be editing my clips and show you how I add on my effects. So first thing you want to do is locate your clips folder, which I have mine right here. And let me pick a clip real quick. For this tutorial, I'll be using this clip, the one I got today. Drag and drop onto your timeline. Once you drag and drop your clip onto your timeline, go back into your file and project settings and make sure your settings are still the same. If they switch back to the default, you have to make a new project and just fix these settings again. First thing I like to do is hit Control S to save the project and name it whatever you want. For the sake of this, I'm naming it tutorial. Second thing you want to do is get your song. After I add the song, I'm going to trim it because I'm not using cinematics. And then I'm going to add a marker on the first beat drop. Right here. So here's my marker's going to be. This magnetic tool makes you snap, which you're going to need. Next, I'm going to go in my clip to where my character turns blue. Right about, you use your arrow keys to go frame by frame. Right about here is where my character turns blue, so I'm going to trim it, cut this, kind of grab my pointer tool, highlight these, and drag until it snaps onto the marker, and then just drag the rest of this out. So right now, this clip is synced. Before anything, go up to Playback, Render Cache, and put on Smart, and then after that, you want to go to Timeline Proxy Mode and put it on quarter resolution. For this, I'm going to actually turn up the audio on my clip. And then right here, I would cut it. Now we just have this. The clip is now synced. The first thing I would do when editing my clips, I'm going to unlink them. I would do that by right-clicking and hit Link Clips to unlink them. Second thing I would do is put my marker on the beat and hit Control-R to open up retime controls. First thing I would do is bring my marker to the beat on where I want it to sync. And I would hit this drop-down menu, add a speed point, and then I would go about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 frames to the left, add another speed point, go back to the middle, and then just drag it out until where you want the slow-mo to end. So like right about here, I want to end. I'm gonna add another speed point. I'm gonna zoom in right here with this little zoom in tool, should I call it? And the first speed point, I'm gonna make it 200%. The second one, I'm gonna make 50%. This is gonna make the clip very smooth. Let's see how it looks. It might look off at first, but we can just fix that. See, looks really nice. I like it like that, so I'm gonna leave it. The second thing I would do is add blur. So I'm gonna go to the Fusion tab. I'm gonna hit Shift and Space at the same time to bring up this menu. And I'm gonna type in blur. And select the one that looks like a raindrop. Hit it and hit Add. If your blur is like this, just hold Shift and drag and drop onto the line. You'll see these blue and yellow lines, and that's how you know you're doing it right. You just drop it, and now it's in. When you want to add blur, make sure your marker is on the beat. Head over to your Fusion tab, make sure the marker's on the right spot, hit Blend, keyframe it, go to the left 3 Go to the left 3 keyframes. 1, 2, 3. Keyframe it again. And then go to the right like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keyframe it, turn the blend all the way down. Go to the first keyframe, turn it all the way down. Go to the middle one, blur size, put it on around about 6. 6 is good. So now it's gonna look like this. Nice little blur. I'm gonna add a fade out because this is gonna be the end of my tutorial for the clip. The next thing I would do is add a glow. So for adding a glow, I would go back to the Fusion tab, hit Shift Space again. In order to add the glow, you're gonna need Sapphire Plugins. I'll leave the link to the download in the description below. Once you've downloaded the Sapphire Plugins, type S_glow. You're gonna select it and hit Add. Once it's in, your screen's gonna look very bright, which is normal, don't worry about it. First, I would just hit Control S again to make sure to save your project so it does not crash on you. I've had that happen to me so many times. The next thing I would do, keyframe it, go left 3, 1, 2, 3, and then keyframe it again. I'm just gonna hold my right arrow key until I want it to stop. So for me, it's gonna be about right here. I'm gonna keyframe it, turn the brightness down. First one, turn the brightness down. Make it the pink color again. Doesn't really matter what pink, just make it pink. Usually looks the best. And when you're done, it should look like this. It looks really nice. Now I'm gonna show you how to add a nice color correction. Personally, I think it looks really nice. First thing you want to do is hit your clip. I'm gonna leave the download link in the description, guys, to the color correction. It's this right here. So I'm going to open up my Fusion tab, drag and drop, and you're gonna see all this. Don't worry about it. Don't get stressed. Basically, what you want to do is just make sure this yellow line goes through it all, and your clip looks really nice. It's gonna be super laggy, so I would do this at the very end when you're done. It's gonna be super laggy. It's normal. Once you guys are done and you are satisfied with your clip, you're gonna go over to Deliver tab. You're gonna go to locate file name it whatever you would like. Format MP4 codec H.264 custom 2560 by 1440. Frame rate is at 60. Restrict to, and then just spam a bunch of 9s and then hit enter. It'll automatically make it to the max. Everything else should be good. And then you would hit add to render queue, and I would hit start render. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. If you guys want me to do more of these, make sure to let me know in the comments below. I do have a lot more effects I use. Just a couple of effects I like to add on to my montages, and I think it looks really clean. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.